Hey, what's up everybody? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. Today I'm joined by someone who I truly love, who's someone who is been essentially a role model to me, and we have some updates, or I have an update that I want to give you. It's going to be a short and quick video, just kind of an update of what him and I are doing. Something that I never thought I'd honestly do ever in my life. But before we do go ahead and get started, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, and hit that like button because it really helps a lot. I'd really appreciate it. But without further ado, please welcome my brother Amer, or Amer.
Are you gonna like sitcom clapping?
Yeah, absolutely. Alrighty, so for those of you who don't know, this is my older brother, Amer. He's older than me by about 5 years, just under. Yeah, so he's a big lawyer man. He doesn't actually practice law, but he is a lawyer. And
Dispute resolution, thank you.
Dispute resolution, that's what he does. Alrighty, so I was talking to Amer the other day, and I wanted to do something that kind of challenged me, that kind of put me really out of my comfort zone. Like, I'm doing a lot of stuff now with the YouTube, with the business, with working, 3 days a week as well, still at the company. So I have a lot on my plate as it is, and I have this kind of, some people say toxic habit. In my opinion, that's just the only way that I can work, which is to basically fill up my plate as much as possible for absolutely no good reason. This time though, I just wanted to kind of do something that I usually wouldn't do, something that I really hate, and I've always hated pretty much my whole life, and it's more of a disciplinary thing.
You are going to learn to be more professional!
Where I can say that, hey, I'm doing this, even though I hate it, and and I'll tell you what it is. So
Not filling up your
not filling up my planner at all, not making me wake up at 6 o'clock every morning to kind of practice. So yeah, the other day we sat down, and I gave him a call, and I was having a chat to him, and I said, hey, this weekend, which was the weekend that just passed on the 2nd of October, was the Melbourne Marathon. And I'm like, it'll be a really cool idea if we can both sign up for this and do the marathon next year, not this year, because obviously I have no sort of stamina or athletic abilities to run a marathon on short notice.
Yeah, I said yes.
He said he mistakenly said yes.
Because I was thinking about How I Met Your Mother the whole time.
You end up like Barney with the legs just collapsing on the train.
Sit straight.
Yeah, so he said yes, and I haven't signed up yet. I don't know if the registrations are open, but we're definitely going to be doing it. Running 42, I think it's 42 and a half kilometers.
42 or something, because it's measured in miles.
Yeah, so it's a challenge.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a massive challenge.
Yeah, I've learned how to convert from miles to kilometres when I was in year 11.
I'm more specifically talking about the marathon.
Oh,
If it's any consolation, I still don't know how to do that. It's definitely going to be an awesome challenge. What are your thoughts on the whole situation?
Yeah, look, it's going to be a lot of fun, Training is going to be difficult. I'm not an early riser by any means. I'm a massive coffee addict. Before I do anything, I have to have coffee. So that will be a challenge to go for a run before I have coffee. I'm mainly, though, going to train at night. I'm going to try to do that. But, or not night, like afternoon. Because I have the advantage of working from home 3 of the 5 days a week. So I can just go for the run on my lunch break. And come back and do a little bit more dispute resolving. But it'll be difficult. But I think it's good. As you know, we both come from a very bad genetic pool.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's my wife. Who's my boss. She's not my boss, but she runs my life. One second.
Hold. Back from the phone call. Yeah, so we come from a very bad genetic pool. Absolutely.
Yeah, we've been like heart disease, liver disease.
Yeah.
Infections.
All of them.
STD.
Probably not that, but I think that's got a factor for a genetic pool. No, that's just you being a filthy person.
And Yeah, especially with heart disease. Like Dad had double bypass when he was
Yes.
67, I think.
He's in his 60s, mid to late 60s, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mid 60s even.
It was in
Early to mid-
2013, so it was 9 years ago, and he's 74 now, so 65.
65, which is not very young for a like a double bypass, but still the fact that he had to do it, and Dad like was a relatively active person growing up, right? Like he'd walk a lot, he did gymnastics,
100%.
he did all of that. So and he never smoked, he hardly drank, and lo and behold, he had a double bypass, and now he recently had a stent put in, and he's got liver cirrhosis, even though he never had alcohol, but like very, very, very rarely.
Occasionally,
Like we're talking here, like 3 times a year at best.
He does have diabetes, though.
He does have diabetes, which also is another factor. So yeah, for us, it's definitely good to go down that path where you're doing lots of cardio training up for the marathon or to the marathon, and then actually participating in it can help us, maintain the healthy levels. Also, like it's an accomplishment. Not everybody you walk up and meet in the street or whatever can say, "Oh, I've ran a marathon and I've completed it." Not that you'd go up to people and be like, "Hi, I've ran a marathon," but like, I think it's cool to have that in your own sort of life where you're like, "Oh yeah, I've done this and
100%.
fucking was great at it."
100%.
Or maybe in my case, we're like, I finished last, but I finished. They're taking down the signs and everything. I'm like,
The only time where it's bad when you finish last. What's good, bad? It's a sex joke.
But yeah, so we just wanted to hop on and kind of give you that little bit of an update. So to say, give you an update of what we're doing. Also, I'm really curious about something. So my brother and I do we have a lot of jokes and watch a lot of TV. So a lot of kind of, I don't know, like we would like to think that we're funny people to a certain extent. Not the TV shows that I'm talking about. What do you guys, I've been floating the idea in my head. I actually haven't said anything to him. This will be the first time where if him and I were to start a podcast where we just discuss general things and funny things and what have you. Leave a comment down below if you think that would be like a good thing to do for us, or like if you guys would be interested in watching something like that or listening to something like that, like a podcast. And it can be like have a variety of parts to it, right? Like it could be comedic at one stage, it could be helpful at other stage. Like we've both got a lot of experience in life in general, whether for me when it comes to losing weight, health and fitness, and mental health, because I've suffered like severely with that. With him being, a sponge that kind of has a great knowledge of a lot of different.
With a whole heap of anxiety
as well. Like we've both dealt with that. So if you guys would be interested in something like this, please let us know. But otherwise, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, no, I actually like the podcast.
Yeah,
I think we have a whole heap to say about nothing. So it'll be. It's
a show about nothing.
The show is about nothing.
But yeah, like it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be good,
Absolutely.
Yeah, to trial that as well.
For sure.
But yeah, like very excited to do the marathon. It's cleaning me up.
Just grooming you. Yeah.
Be fun to run the marathon. Get healthy. Also, recently we used to live next to each other, so I've recently moved because I bought a house. Apparently, I could afford a house in Melbourne. I make a lot of money, not government. So and we moved further, so it'd be good chance to, see each other most days as well. Still, which will be a lot of fun as well.
Have a preset day where it's like this is gonna be a couple of hours where you come down and we sit in this room that's now pretty much turning into a studio with everything that's in it, and record like a podcast. Like we guarantee those couple of hours every week that we're gonna do this because life gets in the way, as you know.
100%.
It does that. Also, it'll be hard for you with the podcast, for the people watching with a podcast, because like we have the same voice, and as you probably can tell now, we have very similar voices. So I think it'll be difficult, but it'll be fun as well.
Okay, let's speak and I move my lips to see if they can tell.
All right.
Wait, it's video. I do laws.
I'm smart. I swear, I'm smart. Swear. Alrighty. This turned out to be a bit longer than I expected, but I'm very happy with it. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for
today.
having me. I look forward to more.
Me too, honestly, me too. And thank you guys so much for watching and for clicking on this video. Really appreciate all your support. The support from the video that I made the other day, coming back essentially to YouTube, was incredible. I'm eternally grateful for each and every single one of you that has watched, commented, sent me a message, shared even the Instagram post and Facebook post. Like, I'm eternally grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching this one as well. If you want to hit the subscribe button, I'll really appreciate it. If you want to hit the like button, I'd really appreciate that as well. I'll leave a couple of videos for you to watch at the end as well, which is the last one that I watched, and probably my next one, probably my best one, which is the OCD one. And speaking of that, there will be more of it coming soon. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Love you. Peace.